Welcome to Bear Lifestyle, the podcast where we speak up and speak out about all taboo topics and make them normal and acceptable. You are invited to be curious, to try something new, and stay open to provocative perspectives. I'm your host, Simona Spark, a best-selling author, international speaker, transformational coach, and so many other things. Beyond anything else, I'm a woman who stopped following other people's rules and started creating my own. In this space, we are going to get naked by stripping away insecurities, self-judgments, and all kinds of limitations so we can reach in for the essence of who we really are Bear. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving. Thanks for listening. Welcome to Bear Lifestyle. And let me celebrate you today with tea, Ayurveda tea. I highly recommend it. Celebrating you, celebrating myself, celebrating everyone. Welcome back to today's Bear Lifestyle podcast. And for those of you that you are here for the first time, I am so happy that you find us. And I want to invite you to scroll to the episodes, and we have 43 at this point, and see which one speaks to you and give it a listen. Today, I want to talk about presents. It's a holiday season. Everybody goes crazy with presents. So let's just have a conversation about it, shall we? Every year, no exception, we end up in the same conversation. And you might too. And the conversation is, I can't do this because it's Christmas. I can't buy that because it's Christmas. I can't the other because it's Christmas. So people, and I say people only because with this one, I don't want to say we. I'm not part of it anymore. Thank God I'm not. So people have the tendency to use Christmas as a shield, as a plausible objection or excuse to not follow through with the things that they want. Now, one thing that I want to address is this phenomena of buying a bunch of presents. And I don't know about you, but for me, when I moved to United States 13 years ago, I will never forget the first Christmas that we have in United States. My kid was 6 at the time. And up until then, the way that we celebrated Christmas back in Romania, back then, because it's not the case now anymore, was, we buy 1-2 presents for Christmas. And when it comes to children, we have Santa coming in and, have a little conversation with each child and give it a present. So we moved to United States, and the partner that I have at that point, he just started buying a bunch of presents for my child, which I was very thankful, but it also scared me. And I was concerned about my child. And in all excitement that he had, he was also scared because there were like 40 presents under the tree just for him. And it was overwhelming. So what happened with that? What happened with that is we're taking a risk to train our children that Christmas, it's about a bunch of presents. And they learn the idea of wealth or abundance very distortionate. Why? Because year after year, they expect to be a bunch of presents under the tree. But here's the thing though. There are things that they don't even want, they don't even need, it doesn't even excite them. I know moving forward is even as an adult, I've been in different relationships and I receive presents that I was just like, why did you buy this for me? And end up, some little disagreements with my partners over time. And I've been called that I'm not grateful and I'm not thankful. But the misunderstanding there was that I don't see the point of buying an unnecessary thing and stuff just for one reason only, to have a high number of presents. So I want to invite you to look into how you behave and what are the rules that you follow when it comes to Christmas and present giving. There is this expectation of buying presents to everyone and for everyone. And most of people are not sincere about it, right? I have to buy a present because he's my uncle and she's my niece and whatever and whatever. But what I want to say is, like, you don't have to do a goddamn thing. You don't have to. Like, choose to do it because you really want to. And then the things that we buy, oh my God, just because they're in sale, just because if you buy two, you get the third one for free. So now you end up buying even more stuff. And I don't know about you, but for me, that big amount of presents that they have no thought behind it, no meaning, no heart, it just kind of destroys Christmas. It's taking away the magic of Christmas and it's transformed it into who get more presents. And for those of you that you are parents, I just want to invite you to pay attention of the conversation that your children have with their friends and how they perceive Christmas. Maybe it could be an interesting exercise to actually have a conversation with your child and get curious about what do they know about Christmas? What does Christmas means to them? What are the expectations? And then when you collect all this answer, to really step back and recognize the beliefs that you imprinted on your child, right? Because there is no too early or too late to teach our children about being generous, about the magic of giving a present, right? The magic of receiving a gift, but to don't lose the meaning of all of it. And that's exactly what we are doing when we just unload a truck of unnecessary stuff under the Christmas tree. And we look at Christmas and we judge the quality of Christmas based on the number of stuff wrapped in the pretty papers under the Christmas tree. So I'm very excited to be in Bali for those holidays and super curious to see how they treat Christmas. And I will let you know in an upcoming episode, right? For those of us that we are adults, right? The same exercise apply to really dig in and have that inner conversation with ourselves and really be honest about, why do I buy this present? Why do I buy this particular stuff? Why do I buy it for that particular person? And recognize what's hidden behind it, because most of the time what's hidden behind it is other people's expectations. Other people's expectations and, braided with what Christmas means from a commercial perspective. Every other person that you will talk with, at least in the United States, right, the conversation will be the same. Everybody's stressed. Oh my God, the Christmas is coming. I still have to buy a present for that niece and for that uncle and for that things. So everybody is stressed. So it's an energy of, I have to, I don't have enough time and I must do it. and you should do this and you should purchase that, right? And every now and then you get to have a conversation with few people. They are excited about Christmas. They are peaceful about Christmas. They are not getting caught up into the commercial and the consumer idea of like purchasing a bunch of stuff. So these are the people, they are looking forward to Christmas to connect with the friends that they were planning of meeting, or to their families and so on. So it was really having that time together, or using Christmas, if you wish, as an opportunity to get together. And yes, there'll be presents, and yes, there'll be gift, but that's not the main focus. So look, I'm not here to tell you what to believe about Christmas or how you should spend your holidays, but it is Bear Lifestyle, and I did commit to address the topics and taboo topics, and to just have the provocative questions. And those are my provocative questions. If any of them trigger you a little bit, I won't apologize for it. I will just invite you to let that trigger be an invitation to have that inner conversation with yourself and see what doesn't sit right, and what you might want to shift or change or replace in your belief system, in the way that you behave, in your meaning about Christmas. And know that it doesn't matter what you believe up until today. Today you get to change your mind. Today you get to do things differently. Today you get to start a new tradition for yourself, for your family. Today you get to have those conversations about Christmas and gifts and presents and what they are and how many and all that with your partner, with your children, with your friends, and allow yourself to just step back and decide for yourself, like, what could make this Christmas a good experience? What would you really wish to have? Do you really wish to have 20 presents of things that you don't like, or you might like for a minute, or they're unnecessary? If that's what you want, great, go for it, right? Nobody's judging here. Or you might want just to have a night out with your partner, or you might just want to be with your children, or you might just want to be by yourself. Whatever you want, that gets to be your Christmas tradition. And sometimes when we don't get to have what we want, we still get to make the most of it. Like, for example, if you're asking me what you want for Christmas, first thing that come in my mind is like, I wish I could spend it with my son. I'm in Bali, he's in New York. Well, actually he's in Philly, and he'll be in LA for Christmas. But then if I look deeper, it's not about that I want to be with him for Christmas. It's just I want to be with him, period. But when it's come to Christmas, I'm very happy and very grateful that he has the opportunity to travel and see different friends in the different states and have a good time. Because what I want for Christmas, when it comes to me and my child, I want my child to be happy and to have a good time. So that doesn't mean that it has to be with me. It gets to be happy and have a good time without me. And that makes me happy and allows me to have a good time by myself. So that's what I have for today. I wish you an amazing Christmas. I wish you an amazing holidays, whatever you're celebrating this week. And I'm looking forward to come back next week. And as always, I would really like to hear your answers to all those questions. So you could put them in the comments for everybody to see and allow everyone to be inspired by your answer, by your point of view. Or if you just want to communicate it with me privately, just email me to transformation@simonaspark.com. Until next time, have a bear lifestyle and amazing holidays. Ciao, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. I would love to hear from you. What inspired you? What triggered you? and what interests you. Please join the conversation by leaving your comments and your insights. Explore more about Bear Experience at simonaspark.com/bear. I hope you listen, follow, rate, and review all of our episodes. I can't wait to have you back. Till then, be Bear. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving.